Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to do a market update. It's been a couple of months since I've done it, but there's certainly a lot to talk about. The first thing I want to start with is reviewing the first 6 months of the year. And if we look here at our mid-year report on LamacchiaRealty.com, we had done an extensive report, although this is just a nice graphic that shows, the specifics that people are always interested in. Were home sales up? Yes, they were in Massachusetts and in New Hampshire. Was the average price up? Yes, both Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Homes listed for sale in Massachusetts down, homes pending slightly down. So what does that mean? That tells me that if homes listed continues to stay lower than last year, it's inevitable that overall sales will end up slowing down. We have had pretty much up and down, where some months were up, some months were down for the first 6 months of this year. But I feel like if the homes listed continues to stay lower, it will add to the likelihood that home sales could be down in the second 6 months of the year. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the market is bad. I want to clarify that. What that means is, homes are being eaten up. A year and a half ago, I talked about my Pac-Man theory. When homes are listed and buyers are buying them, the homes are getting eaten up quickly. And what that does to a lot of would-be sellers is they look around and say, yeah, I'd like to sell, I'd like to buy a bigger home, but they can't find what they want. So what do? They don't list their house. And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where less and less people list. That's exactly what's going on right now, just because of the market being so strong. So it'll be interesting to see what pans out over the next 6 months. Now we're in the summer months where the market has cooled a bit, especially around the July 4th holiday and the couple weeks after that. The market was definitely a little bit slower, but not terribly slower. It's been pretty steady. There's been about 12% of homes for sale going under contract each and every week. Last year at this time, it was about 8 to 9% of homes going under contract, accepting a contract per week. So that's up 3%, which is a good amount if you compare that to how many homes are listed. That's several hundred more homes per week going under contract across Massachusetts than there were last year at this time. So I feel good about that. I'm also looking at interest rates. Interest rates as of Thursday and Friday were the lowest they've been for the entire year, all year. Back in the high threes. I wish it was low threes. Mortgage brokers were locking loans around 3.75% to 3.875% on 30-year fixed rate mortgages back on Thursday and Friday. That's huge. That's a big deal, and that's very, very exciting news for buyers. We're getting into the season now. From now till about the next 90 days is the best time of the year to buy by a mile. And in the winter and in the spring, I say it's the best time to sell. So I'm not saying it to sound salesy whatsoever. I'm telling it like it is. It is a better time to buy now than it was 4 to 6 months ago. So if you're out there looking to buy, good for you. If you're on the fence, you should buy, because if you wait till winter, inventory will be even lower and you'll be frustrated that you can't find what you want. If you're a seller, still a good time to sell. Not as good as it was in the winter and spring, but you still can sell for a fair price. Just be cognizant of the fact that homes listed, there's more competition. There are more homes listed now than there were in the months past, and there's a few less buyers as the year goes on. So keep that in mind. If you're on the market, you're having trouble selling, you do need to consider a price adjustment. I know people don't like to hear that, but that's a fact. I mean, it's just a function of real estate, and we're in the summer months, and that's when we see increases in price adjustments. So that's all, my friends. Just wanted to put out some information and give everyone an update on the market. I'll do it again in the fall. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.